What's the hurry?
Even my way.
That's it. What's the hurry?
You're full of shot.
Freeze! That's it.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Freeze! That's it.
Use the root. You're full of shot.
Freeze!
Come a little closer. Even my way. You're full of shot. Blitz. Use the root. Come a little closer. Even my way.
Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo.
Huh? Did you hear?
The reception, it seems.
How about... Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you! Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing? It can't be. She's...
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting...
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that...
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help...
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
I don't believe so. The Guizhong Ballista, at least, I have heard of before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large...
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I...
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to add?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legend. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista.
What the heck? It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took but how do you operate this thing? Aw, what? It broke!
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti can...
So what are we gonna do? Quick!
You almost... That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored...
So, what you're saying is that you...
I have a smattering of knowledge on the top. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Ah, these parts look... One moment. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista is...
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look,
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning...
not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question.
Are you blind or something? This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. Last time we approached, a few of us risked... The next thing you'll...
Tut tut. It is not we who need...
Direct
Blitz.
assault!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Let's dance!
Should replace my hammer.
Hip, hip.
Ouchie!
Done.
Hip. Come a little closer.
That tingle?
You've been a naughty boy.
Oh, so sorry. Fry.
You're in for a little shock.
The wrong test subject. Freeze. Fry. Fry.
Nice and spicy.
Try this on for size. Fry. Fry. The hunter becomes the hunted. Taste of my hammer.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy.
Cool it. You're open.
Oh, protect us.
Place my hammer.
You've been a naughty boy.
Dodge this.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over
Oh yeah, that.
a search using the Gwei. What's more, a contrap.
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not.
Good idea. We did our best, and that...
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocoa Goat Adepti.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hate.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes...
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh... Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a value.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi... Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell everlasting incense?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course.
Whew, at last!
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where...
Cocoa Goat! Cocoa Goat!
My sides hurt.
Hey, let's laugh.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants...
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, Child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have...
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would... I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Leo saying go...
Well, as it stands, we've hired help.
Finally.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travel to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. Tonight I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a...
Indeed. Let us meet near...
Add Astro... Thank you for Add Astro...
world at my feet.
Adventurer! You can last.
I just like to make people smile. Quan, I want a new tool.
You?
Boba, get them! Let's dance! Yeah. I wonder. And I'll be as tall as my big sister. Come on, we can do it. Go, Barbara, go.
Ah, you're here. There's third round knockout is not for lightweights. I ordered some wine-fermented...
If it is to your liking, dear customers.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here.
Besides fine wine. But when I say
As you all know, high above the land, what does it mean to have all see? Imagine. Behold, the... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyuan, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their merely grasp.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're here. Liyue locals. Huh.
At last I have found you. You who.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith. Nor am I here. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jieyun Karst, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every...
And with that, the what we've received, and we'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever cap.
You'd best.
Don't worry. Nice and spicy.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. What do you think, cutie?
time for afternoon tea. At the ready. You lead the way. Surprise! Look up there! This is... Well, since we want, let's look around. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must... If that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Alright, let's Oh. Hey, looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong... Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby. Piece of cake.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can... No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguan's plan. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up.
Freeze!
Out of the frying pan.
You've been a naughty boy.
Cool it!
Who goes there?
Come a little closer.
Take the target alive!
Surrender him.
Goba, get them.
Dodge this!
Tactical attack! Retreat!
Freeze!
Beaten. To arms! Take the target alive!
Don't be such a brute. You're in for a little shock.
Bested.
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You?
We're invited guests, here to look for the Leo...
Well, as it happens,
Oh!
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never...
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is...
that was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect...
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even... I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating...
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. Either way, I will admit Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here, how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the Adepti... I'll stop. You should both be off to the cream of Liyue's mercantile...
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting gift...
All right. You can decide on your greeting. You didn't actually have to... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon... So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see... Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But, let's go gather ingredients!
Let's go. What do you think? Come a little closer. Blitz.
Quite the fun. Dodge this!
Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came. Uh-oh. It looks.
There's no end to this.
This moment will be frozen in time.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Open.
Boba, get them! Now I got stomach cramps.
Freeze!
Yep. Hit.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
That was the low par.
Yeah. Hup. Yep. Hup. Yeah. Get. Hit. Hup.
You're open.
Hup.
Thank you.
I was.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. I never expected that those treasure hoarders. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks.
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can.
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment.
Great! Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
You've been a naughty boy. Hup.
Cool it!
Hip.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Race you! Race you!
Where has Master gone this time? I can't wait to see my adorable dog.
But you didn't let me finish.
Uncle Mung already told me many of the best goods in our... Here, this contains...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, it's done!
Oh, yes. You...
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now...
The key here is consumer psychology.
Race you! Race you! According to Kochi, excuse me,
Yes. How many...
it's not convenient to...
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they use...
I've been waiting for you.
It's since this is our...
Oh, for me. This palace floats in the skies. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build. At first, it would... One day, I believe not many from outside. As such, I have...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movement.
Wait!
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista...
You weren't peeking on...
I fear that peeking would have been... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this. In the end, you can see Goyun Stone beneath the spears lie. Not only is it true, another lord of Ji, even in a new era. That day at Yujing Terrace. But our enemy has hiding the Exuvio was.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What?
Well answered. The scenery.
Race you! Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh.
Why, you've kept you.
That's because even the storytellers are.
That's because that wall record. But the secrets, if possible. But if you were to choose. You'd pick Kuchin? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. But after she said those, well, I won't deny that Rex... Indeed. I called for the gag with Rex Lapis's death, allowing the right of parting
It's a set. Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
It's all... Well, we have made...
Yay! Paimon! One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for quid. Just imagine. How much more... Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. La 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 la. Let's... Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, good. Sigil of permission, something, fatuity. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumor, but research on the Sigil of Permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should... That's way out of Paimon. Anyway, before we look for Zhang...
Try not to do this too much. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. My. Even in that. Similarly gentle. Touch this. Come a little closer. Trying to do this too. Freeze. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Freeze. You're in for a little shock. Even my boy. You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Show it again. Let's fucking dodge this. Come on. You're in for a little shock. Look at your fruit. You're in for a little shock.
Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Everything's ready.
Come on. What's the hurry? 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 To it.
Even on board. Let's fucking settle it. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Even on board. Be gentle. Come a little closer. Let's fucking settle it. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Such a brute. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Let's fucking... Come a little closer. Even... You're... Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Let's... Even no boy. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Let's... Don't be such a brute. Join me. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Let's fucking settle it. You're in for a little shock. Let's... Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute. Try not to do this too much. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Even my boy. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Let's... Try not to do this too much. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. shock. Trying to do this too much. Come on, closer. Even my blade. Come a little closer. Let's fucking go. Let's dance. Nice and spicy. Everything's ready. I can't decide.
Did I just one more comment? Goodness. Ah.
Here's my better with salt and pepper. We're done in birds.
Well, this all... Ah.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Be still. Yes, very nice. All yours. Should have had a useful one.
Come a little closer. You can not play. Your game.
Here. And some Paimon seed. Oh, But how did a relic of. Oh, that talisman. Maybe the Fatu being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew. That sounds. And the last stop. Let's go!
Oh my.
Oh, so... Collect these.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang?
She's super rich. Yeah, his.
Oh.
She said.
Indeed, contrary to the. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her. Yes. It said that she's the one.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that.
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of part?
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Glaze lilies. Oh, right!
No. Those lilies. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. Before the Archon. Of course, there are some wild glaze lilies, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know one.
Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Canaleo?
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
I'll protect us. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. La 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 la. Boba, get them!
Come a little closer.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be used?
Unfortunately,
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to...
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely...
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now I am...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid...
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed...
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that I also know where Wild
We dare not
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact...
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell. If you would excuse me, I should return to my—
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already
I've had enough ventures. Beginning a new undertaking is always, so you must be careful to take the time to—
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's... Alright, I think it's about...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rapidly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given—
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position—
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui—
That's all Ningguang. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't—
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Neither path is—
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently—
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an
Having connections with... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the hook, he must be waiting. But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have... This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora, it's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to bed. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's... Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. Either way, we now come to the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes, look!
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in cross...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the... fighting talk, I love it! Now... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Adept back!
At the frying pan, into the fire!
Passable effort, towering already.
Don't be such a brute. You're in for a little shock. Come a little.
Try this.
Come on, we can do it!
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. No use hiding back there.
You're in for a little shock.
At the frying pan!
Be still.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not that. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to one purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Cascade! I may have overestimated.
Let's dance! Oh. Hi. Oh no! Oh.
My. You've been a naughty boy.
Be still. Kamisato Aki. Suiyu!
Nice and spicy! Let the show begin. Hi. Oh. La 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 la. Boba, get them!
Die.
You're in for a little shock.
Cascade! I may have overestimated myself.
Nice and spicy!
Be still.
Come a little closer.
At the frying pan! Oh, hi. Booba, get them!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's been...
Well, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any you had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't...
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow...
Pretty sure that's not...
Unfortunately, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken... In fact...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuver. As such, We must now look to our
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves. But if such an ancient god would be do you think the cunning Rex Lap?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could—
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many using the powers of ancient, but knowing that such an act— Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the gold... Did we make it at dawn?
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this overlord of the Vortex guy
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies? So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? But all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue!
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
I miscalculated.
Be still.
You're in for a little shock.
Look this through. That seemed to work.
Cascade.
Looks like I went too far.
Be still.
So quiet.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Kamisato up! The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Escape.
No slacking.
You're in for a little shock.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This grid is really strong!
Looks like
Here!
This card won't break yet. Let's end this quickly.
Boba, get them!
I guess.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Cascade.
Let's move.
Look at me.
Just...
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Right there.
Be still. This is it.
Put your back into it.
Let me amuse myself.
Let's spark things up a little. You're in.
My word. Disgusting.
Let me amuse myself. The more, the merrier.
Cascade.
The Fatui's numbers are fitting!
Fight on, comrade! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Shine no longer.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qi. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our record, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that Wei Qixing, though mortal, I also thought to tell him, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the heart.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the...
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just...
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that Oh, right! A child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea. Where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.